We're here for our little pregame show live in Sioux Falls at the Denny Sanford Premier Center as the Kansas City Roos will face off against the North Dakota State Bison. Thank you for joining us. I'm Cristian Martinez. With me today, again, is my fellow co-host, Mr. Z Barnes. How you doing, Z?
I'm good, Cristian. How's it going?
Doing well, doing well. I'm excited to see what this afternoon is going to look like for the Roos. Let's talk a little bit about the game, because we mentioned earlier, or we'll mention later today, just the Roos win on a miraculous buzzer beater
by Sinai,
by Sinai St. Andre. And what do you expect here today? Are you expecting a little bit of the same in terms of how the Roos will play defensively, or do you expect them to maybe switch it up against a team like the Bison?
Defensively, I think it'll be similar. I'm not going to say it's going to be exactly the same. You know, Denver, they had those twin towers down there in Michaela Manette and Michaela Brandon, but I think defensively they're going to try and switch it up a little bit more than they did last game. You know, they showed you that 2-3. I think they might experiment just a little more early on. I think Coach Jackson Durrett did a great job yesterday of experimenting and reading the offense. She made the right calls, so in that regard, she did a great job. I think we're going to see more of that today. But offensively, you know, I think it's going to be a little more challenging. The Roos are only running seven rotation deep, and yesterday you saw Trinity with a minute of action, so it was really only six player rotation. I think that's going to kill you today. You know, North Dakota State didn't play yesterday. They're coming in fully energized, full of stamina. They're ready. Number 2 seed. They're not scared. So it's going to be a little more difficult in terms of agility. You know, they have a full roster, 12, 13 deep on that team. You know, you only run 8 or 9 early on, then move it down to 7 or so later in the game. But still, that's a lot of options. So I think it's going to be a little more difficult in the agility aspect, Cristian.
You know, it's funny. I was looking back at just the game stats overall, and the Roos have lost both the last time they faced each other. They've lost both games, but they've kept it close till the third quarter, and then fourth quarter kind of enters and everything just collapses. How do you prevent a collapse in the fourth quarter, especially in a game like this where everything's on the line?
Preventing a collapse just kind of goes in with adjustments. Coach Jackson Durrett, she's a great coach. She does a great job with her adjustments. So it's really going to be the execution for her adjustments. Like I said, you know, come to the fourth quarter, you're going to be gassed. It's going to be that same 5. You're going to be gassed. But they know what they have to do. They know what they signed up for. They know they only have that many players on the team. So I think they're ready for it. But yeah, I think, again, it's really just adjustments. It's really just, can they hold North Dakota State to that point of the fourth quarter? I think you take it quarter by quarter, Cristian. I think you get to the fourth quarter first, and if you're still in the game, you're still close by then. That's when you start to make major adjustments. That's when you cut it down to 5 rotation.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about the rosters that we're seeing here. The Roos will still run with 7. We're going to have Elise Stafford, Mana Mensa, Tamia Ugas, Micaiah Mullins, Sinai St. Andre, Zaire Harrell, and Trinity Moreland playing for KC. Meanwhile, the Bison, I believe, they have almost 15.
Almost, that's a full roster.
That is, they have a full roster entering the Summer League as we have our official starters coming in. Looks like we will see Mana Mensa, Sinai St. Andre, Elise Stafford, Tamia Ugas, and Micaiah Mullins starting. And on the bench will be Trinity Moreland and Zaire Harrell. Meanwhile, for North Dakota State, we seems to have Heaven Hamling, Elle Evans, Abby Abby Schulte, and then Emily Bainke. I'm trying to get used to his pronunciation.
And Taylor Brown.
Yeah, and Taylor Brown as well. And just looking at this starting lineup, Z, they got 2 players averaging over 10 points per game, and Hamling and Evans. Hamling with 16.5 and Evans with 13.3. Meanwhile, you have Taylor Brown, 9.7 points per game, and then Bainke has 8.3, and then Abby Schulte has 7.1. So they're ready, it looks like.
I think so too. Yeah, I think North Dakota State's going to rely heavily on Heaven Hamling. You know, she's a very efficient player. 40, 35, 85 split, 17 points a game almost. I mean, I think that's going to be their powerhouse. I think that's the player to stop for the Roos.
Meanwhile, for the Roos, Mana Mensa averaging 15.2 points per game. Sinai St. Andre 14.3 and Elise Stafford 15.8. So they look like they have the more top-heavy in terms of their guards. But Tamia Ugas and Micaiah Mullins, they're both averaging less than 8. 7.4 for Ugas, 5.3 for Micaiah. Z, this is going to be a very important game for Kansas City. So you wonder who is going to take this win. I think the biggest thing I'm worried about right now is the depth of the Bison, because they have 14 to 15 players on the bench. So if you're Kansas City, how do you give your guards a rest? How do you give your bigs rest?
Cristian, honestly, I think it's just going to go back into Coach Jackson Durrett's rotations. I think that's the main part of, like I keep saying, it's the main part of today's game. Yeah, but she knows what she's doing. Yesterday, her rotations were great. She kept it to the point where the players weren't getting gassed. I think she's going to do a great job of that today as well.
All right, guys, so we're about to hit the 3-minute mark. We're at 3:40, about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left from getting the game warmed up. We'll be here for a minute, but yeah, there is a scenario where we could see some Roos return later in the tournament if they move on. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, and we'll be right back. We're going to give them a minute break, and then we'll be back to give some final thoughts.
Keys Production.
All right, we're back, guys, as we have less than a minute left till we get some introductions here. We thank you guys for listening to us. We thank you guys for listening to us in our pregame. Z, real quick, do the Roos have a shot to win tonight or this afternoon?
I think so. I think every team has a shot to win every game they play. I think odds, definitely get stacked up against certain teams, but they've been facing adversity all year. Coach Jackson Durrett is fully prepared for more of it. Elise, Sinai, Mana Mensa, they're all fully prepared for it. They know that they're going to be playing a majority of the game. I think they're ready, and they definitely have a shot to win the game. They just have to stay consistent throughout.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. We're going to kind of step back here for a moment as we're going to get some introductions. Thank you for listening. We will be back as the Roos will face off against the Bison. It's a cold day here in Sioux Falls as we are back for the second match for the Roos. I'm Cristian Martinez. With me again is Z Barnes. We're here to call this game as the Roos Cinderella season Will it continue, or will they bow out early?
You didn't say KC that time.
Oh, KC.
You said Sioux Falls. You said Sioux Falls.
I know, thank you.
Yesterday you were kind of struggling with that.
It took me a minute, y'all. But this is going to be one of those matchups that Kansas City will hope to win, as Bison are going to kind of gather together, get prepared for this match. And the Roos are already prepared to get tip-off underway. Now we'll see the Bison get up here and going to shake hands, Micaiah Mullins and number 24, Schulte. And refs are going to get in the center. They're going to get ready. Bounce it, and we are underway. The Bison will start with the ball. It's going to start with number 11, Heaven Hamley. Heaven Hamley is their leading scorer. Let's see what she does here tonight. And that's a play there by Benke. Benke gives it right out. Plays Caleb Brown, giving it right outside.
It's great movement early on. Looks like the Roos are here in a 2-3 to start the game.
Evans giving it right inside to Benke. Benke puts it up. No good. Rebound, Kansas City. And now they're going to call a foul.
Oh. Looks like they called an offensive foul on Sinai.
A foul called early on Sinai St. Andre. Not what you want if you're Kansas City.
Bumped her a little bit on the transition. I like this 2-3 action by Coach Jackson Durrett early on. I think it's very unsettling as Mensa gets the steal.
And it's going to go away with Kansas City.
It's working too. Kansas City came out with the energy so far, first couple of plays.
And we're going to see Micaiah Mullins take the ball out and give it right to Sinai. Yeah, great play there by Mana Mensa, the graduate from Canada, doing a great job here early on. Sinai gives it to Micaiah. Micaiah to Mensa. Mensa looking to go inside, puts it up. It's good.
Great finish by Mensa right there. She's so good at getting into that drive. And
now the Bison are trying to give the ball here quickly, and now it's steal by Kansas City. Tamia Ugas gets the steal. Mensa's gonna take the ball here, give it to Sinai. Almost turned it over, but they're gonna slow it down here. Denver looks like they're running, and a shot, no good. Rebound by the Bison, and now the Bison are gonna come down here quickly. Going inside, singing it in, no good. Rebound, Kansas City.
That's 2 missed layups down there by
Benke.
Yeah, you want to see her hit those.
And they're gonna say ball tipped off the hand of Ellie Evans.
Yeah, those layups, those are shots you need to make in a game like this, Cristian. Can't be giving up, can't be blowing any easy shots.
And Mullins is gonna take it out here, give it right to St. Andre for Kansas City. Sinai hit that game winner. Let's see what she can pull up with this afternoon. As the ball is just going to go inside to Mullins. Mullins looking to push it in, but gives it right out to Mensa. Mensa in the corner, gives it inside. Turnover. Bisons get the ball. That's Benke.
Roos trying to force it inside. That's something we've seen him do all season, Cristian.
Benke gives it to Hamling. Hamling sends it right back out. Shots up. No good. Rebound by Micaiah. Shots are not falling for the Bison. And now Mensa has the ball for KC. Mensa sends it inside to Mullins. Mullins puts it up. Good. Great play there by Mensa to find Micaiah Mullins inside. The Roos lead 4-0. Hamling has the ball for the Bison. Spins, trying to put it inside. No good. Rebound by Benke. Benke puts it up. Fouled.
That was a foul right there, but she had the position. That's another easy layup that you got to make. You know, Emily's down there. She's working. She's getting the shot she wants, but she's just not converting.
And we're going to see a substitution here. Zayin Harrell's going to come onto the court, and going to the bench is Sinai St. Andre, surprisingly. And then we're going to see another player here come in for the Bison as Benke is going to take some shots. First one's good.
I imagine Coach Jackson Durrett wants to get those star players some rest early on.
And then we're going to see Benke's second shot, good. We're going to see a substitution here. Number 15, Akofo Humane going to come in. Going to the bench is Benke. Mensa has the ball for the Roos. Looking, trying to set something going here. She's going inside. Sends it right back out to Stafford. Stafford with the 3. Hits good. Great shot there by Lee Stafford.
That's a great find by Mensa. You know, the Bison had to collapse on that to try and get her because she's so good at finishing around the rim. But you can't give Elise open shots like that.
Hamling gives it right to Schulte. Schulte going inside to Akofo. Akofo steal. Well, it was a block actually by number 14 Taylor. It was on Taylor Brown, but the Bison get the ball nonetheless. Trying to go inside to Schulte. Schulte sending it in to Akofo. Akofo puts it up. It's good.
That's good work down there. You know, she's got the size. You know, she's so good in that post. So I expect to see a lot more of that. Her and Tamia battling down there.
Akofo, 6'1", puts up an easy shot. And we're going to see Abby Graham warm up here for the Bison. Mensa has the ball for KC. Shoots. No good. Rebound. It's going to go the way of the Bison, it seems like. And we're also going to see Abby Draper come onto the court and go into the benches, number 14 and 24. That's Schulte and Taylor Brown. So the Bison already making quick substitutions here early on. Hamling has the ball for the Bison. Gets a screen, sending it right outside to Graham.
Looks like Coach Jackson Durrett wants to go with that man now. Man defense.
Graham gives it to Hamling, gets a screen from Draper. And a steal by Kansas City. That's Tamia Ugas.
Kansas City's playing amazing defense right now, Cristian. They're really upsetting the Bison. Just have to convert.
Mensa has the ball, loses the possession, and now it's going to go the way of the Bison. And Hamling pushing inside, passes it to Akofo. Akofo, good.
Heaven Hamling is so good in that transition. She's so good on that fast break. So crafty, too. Nice behind-the-back pass.
And we're going to see Banky warm up here for the Bison as Mensa has the ball for KC. Pushes it inside, gives it to Tamia Ugas. Ugas looking, sending it inside to Stafford. Stafford looking, trying to push it inside. Does. Good. Great play there by Stafford.
Cristian, Elise is a very versatile player. She can get into that post and work if you give her a shot.
Hamling gives it right outside, pushing it in to Draper. Draper block, but foul.
Yeah, that was a foul. She got her all on the body.
And we're going to see more substitutions here. We're going to see Banky and Schulte come in as Akofo and Heaven Hamling are going to go sit on bench. 2 shots are going to be here for Abby Draper, sophomore forward from Waverly, Iowa. The first shot is no good.
You know, Coach Collins, he's doing a great job right now. He's throwing Kansas City off with his rotations. He's making a lot of substitutions early on. I think that's something you want to see. You want to see them conserve their energy.
Second shot's good for the Bison. And now Mensa has the ball for the Roos. Mensa, she's looking. Had a great pass early. Let's see if she can get something going here again.
Trying to direct traffic. Gives
it to Stafford. Stafford pushing it inside, gives it to Mullins. What a catch. And a layup. Good and one. Oh, what a play by Micaiah Mullins.
Yeah, that Kansas City's doing a fantastic job of getting the ball inside when they want to, finding that mismatch, and then they're reading the Bison collapse today. Yesterday they kind of struggled with that. You know, Denver, they kept collapsing, but they couldn't find the open man or the open person. I think they're doing a great job with that today.
All right, we'll be right back after the short break here in Kansas and Sioux Falls. I did it.
Yeah, you did.
Falls.
I know.
We shall return. We're back from the timeout as Micaiah Mullins is going to get this and one opportunity. Shots up. Oh, spins in and out. So no good for Micaiah Mullins. It looked like it was going to go in, but just did not. Now the Bison have the ball. That's Schulte. Schulte getting right outside to Graham. Graham back to Schulte. Schulte looking. Gets smothered. Sends it inside to Evans. Evans looking. Sends it right back out to Graham. Graham looking. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Tries to get a screen from Draper. Couldn't get it. 4 seconds left. Trying to go inside. Spin, shoots. No good. Rebound by Kansas City.
Kansas City's playing great defense right now, Cristian. Showing a lot of energy.
Mensah gives it to Stafford. Stafford shoots. Oh, hits the rim. No good. Rebound by the Bison.
That ball had nice rotation. I saw that. It was spinning very nicely. That's something beautiful.
Evans trying to go inside. Loses control of the ball. Gives it right back out to Graham. Graham hits the rim. No good. Shot no good. And now the Roos have it. Stafford taking her time here. Looking to go inside. Shoots. No good. Rebound by the Bison. That's Banky. And a foul called, looks like it might be on Kansas City.
Yeah, on Elise Stafford.
First foul going to be called on Elise Stafford. And now we're going to see Sanai St. Andre warm up here.
No, she's upset, being verbal. Graphic right now. Sanai's very graphic on the bench.
Confusing calls here early.
Coach Jackson Durrett very upset too with that call.
And oh my goodness, yeah, she's getting chippy with
very heated.
Looks like Schulte has the ball for the Bison, gives it to Hamling. Hamling sending it inside. That's number 20, Banky. Banky sends it to Hamling. Foul called. Going to be called on the Bison.
The defense by the Roos right now is great. That 2-3 is really working. Bison really don't have an answer for it right now. They're trying to get their shots off. They've had a couple open looks, but they won't fall. So that's when you want to work it inside. Heaven Hamling's been doing a great job of drawing that defense and finding that post. But, you know, the Roos, they know what to do. They know what to do today. They know what to do today. You know, they look great.
Stafford has it for the Roos. Tries to put it inside. Fouled. It's fouled going inside, and we're going to see some shots here. Meanwhile, third foul here on the Bison. There's 4 fouls called on Kansas City, and we're going to see Trinity Moreland come in. They're going to have Tamia Ugas rest for a moment. And at the line, shooting two is going to be Elise Stafford, a graduate who we won't see here, but she's going to try to do her best to bow out with a great performance. The first shot's good. Roos are up 12-7, 3:23 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Elise Stafford, she's doing a great job of trying to get to her spot. Had a couple forced ones, but they were still great looks, so I'm not mad at them.
Second shot's good from Stafford, and now the Bison are going to take it out here. It's Heaven Hamling. Hamling gives it to Schulte. Schulte looking. Schulte passing right back to Hamling. Hamling looking, might step out of bounds, loses control, but gets it right back. Hamling gives it to Schulte. Schulte to Akofo. Akofo good.
That was a great find by Schulte on that backdoor cut by Akofo. You know, that's something that is rarely there, and she threaded the needle with that one. It was a great pass, great look, great finish.
Mensah has the ball for the Roos. Mensah calling for get the ball to Harrell. She does. Gives it to Harrell. Gives it to Stafford. Stafford looking to go inside possibly. Gives it right out to Micaiah.
Kansas City running a little bit of motion.
Micaiah looking to go inside. Puts it up. Good. Great play there by Micaiah Mullins inside the paint.
One thing I'm noticing today is Kansas City's movement is a lot better early on. Yesterday they seemed a little stalled, but they're doing great right now.
Sending it inside to Taylor Brown. Taylor Brown pushes it inside. Fouled. Foul's going to be called on Trinity Moreland.
Trinity was all up in her space, just couldn't stay straight up, but that was still solid defense in the post until that point.
2 shots here for number 24, Abby Schulte, junior guard, 5'10", from Maple Grove, Minnesota. And we're seeing Jackson Durrett more vocal than ever before, as the first shot's no good. I haven't seen this from Coach Jackson Durrett. She's very vocal this afternoon, as interesting fouls have been called on the court. So, second shot, no good. Roos get lucky there as both shots are no good. And now Mensa has the ball for Kansas City. Mensa taking her time. Had a 3-point game yesterday, I should say. Will she have a repeat performance as Harrell has it? Gives it to Makai Mullins. Mullins trying to send it inside. Steal by the Bison.
Not a great pass there. It was a great look, just couldn't execute the pass.
Evans has it, gives it to Hamling. Hamling right outside, gives it to Schulte. Schulte sends it right back out to Hamling. Hamling with the 3. Hits the rim, no good. Rebound by Kansas City.
Yeah, the Bison are really struggling right now to hit those shots. They're getting great looks, open shots. You know, Hamling's somebody who can knock that down. 35% from the 3 this year. She's a great shooter, but lucky to miss that one if you're Kansas City.
Mensa shoots, hits air balls at no good.
That was a nice move. That was good IQ play. Good IQ play.
And the Bison are going to get the ball here. Hamling has it. 1:30 left, 9:15. Roos lead as Hamling looking, sends it inside. That's Evans. Evans looking to go up, puts it up, no good. Hits the rim. Akofo with the rebound, hits the rim again, no good. It's going to go back to the Roos.
North Dakota's really forcing these shots. They're not staying as patient as you know them to do. Trying to run a 7-second offense, just not working.
Stafford with the 3. Oh, no good. Rebound by the Bison. And now we're going to see him come down quickly. Hamling has it. Hamling sends it out. Sends it inside to Schulte. Schulte puts it up. Good.
That's that 3-man weave that everybody practices. You know, you overlook it when you're doing it, but it's great in transition. It really does work. Way to find the backdoor cut for the Bison.
Mana Mensa has the ball for Kansas City. Going to get something going. Calling for a screen. Gets it from Trinity Moreland. Tries to put it up. Does so. Gets fouled.
Kansas City really is doing a great job of getting inside. Mensa and Elise have both been very, very physical today.
And substitutions being made. Trinity Moreland's going to head right to the bench as Tamia Ugas is back in. And we're going to see Abby Graham inside coming to the court. As 2 shots are going to be here for Mana Mensa. Mensa had one of the games of her career, putting up 30 points as the first shot's good. And Mensa also, they're trying to just line up here as the second shot here. Mensa's warming up. It's no good. Rebound by the Bison. Hamling has the ball for North Dakota State. Gives it right out to Abby Graham. Graham looking. Graham gets a screen. Graham trying to push it inside. Sends it right back out to Hamling. Hamling looking. Trying to go inside. Sends it right back out to Evans. Evans puts it up. No good. Rebound by Kansas City. And they're going to call a foul on the Bison.
Yeah, Cristian, North Dakota State's really trying to force these shots. They've had a couple open looks. They look hesitant, though. You know, just like Kansas City played yesterday and North Dakota State didn't. Kansas City's warmed up. They had their warm-up game. North Dakota State, they haven't had a game yet, so it's kind of showing here in this first quarter. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments they make for the second quarter by Coach Collins.
Something to note, both teams are officially in the bonus. So they're going to get 2 shots. But we also had number 20, looks like Benke's inside, I believe, as Akofo Yumane sat, as the first shot there is good from Tamia Ugas. And Tamia Ugas, she is a big part of this Roos defense, as she can just be a problem for other teams. As the second shot's good. She has a great jumper too.
Oh, she does have a great jumper. She great footwork in the post and great physicality.
Hamling has the ball, taps her head, looks like they're going to call a play. Gets a screen from Banky. Hamling still has it. Hamling looking to go inside, puts it up. No good. Rebound by the Bison, and a last-second shot there by Banky.
That was a great move. Great move by Hamling. You know, nice pull back and step through. That's what you want to see from a player like her. She has a great scoring ability, very talented, and then nice clean up there by Banky on that miss to end the quarter.
13-18, 18-13, I should say. The Roos are up by 5 to end the first quarter. We're going to go into the second quarter here in just a moment, but we'll be right back after this short break.
Production.
Come here, I want to show you something. When you were playing that record, what were you thinking?
Guns and money.
You're dealing with the largest pool of illegal money in the world.
I hired them to do the sort of work we do not soil our hands with.
And further details of this continuing story.
And we are back a little early because we want to talk about some leading scores. Sponsored by the Better Cheddar, the Midwest destination for cheese and specialty food since 1983. Go to thebettercheddar.com for more information. For Kansas City, Elise Stafford leads the way with 7 points. Meanwhile, for North Dakota State, it's going to be 6 for Ekofo Yomane. And now the Roos will have the ball to start the second quarter. Mensah has the ball, gets a screen, looking to go inside, puts it up. Good. Great play there by Mana Mensah.
Mensah has a very quick first step. It's very sneaky athleticism by her. She's a great player. Very good at finishing, very good at get into the basket.
And that's number 24, Schulte with the ball. Sends it inside, sending it to, ooh, good shot. Sends it right inside to Taylor Brown, and Taylor Brown hits the shot.
That was good positioning. Nice pick and roll. That's textbook right there. Great execution, too.
Mensah has the ball for Kansas City. Gives it to Tamia Ugas. Tamia shoots. No good. Rebound by the Bison. Now Hamling has it. Hamling has it for North Dakota State. Goes right out to Taylor Brown. Taylor Brown to Banky. Banky puts it up. No good. Hits the rim.
Banky is really struggling here early on. 1 for 4. All layups, too. They've been great open looks.
Mensah has the ball for Kansas City. Moving around, trying to find something here. Looking at Coach Jackson as they're going to call a play. Gives it right back out to Ugas. Ugas checking off the defender, loses it up, puts it up, no good. Hamlin gets the rebound for the Bison.
That was very good defense by Banky right there. Fell for that pump fake, but able to recover nicely.
Hamling has the ball for the Bison, puts it up, good.
Hamling is so good. Her IQ is unmatched right now. She has great footwork, she has great talent, amazing scoring ability, and an amazing playmaker.
Mensah has the ball for Kansas City, looking to go up, puts it up. Oh, no good. Rebound by Ugas, and one! Oh, great play there by Tamia Ugas.
Coming into the game, you're expecting that Tamia Ugas and Emily Banky matchup. I think Tamia right now really is proving that this is hers. She wants to win this matchup, she's doing it. You know, Banky's really struggling on the other end, and Tamia has really established her dominance right now.
And you guys are going to have an opportunity for an and one here. Tamia had a cramp last night in to end the game versus Denver, but looks to be healthy now. North Dakota State going to take it down here. Giving it to Abby Graham. Abby Graham gives it to Evans. Evans looking. And a travel called on the Bison. And Kansas City will have an opportunity to add some more points here.
Kansas City back in that 2-3. Bison they're puzzled. They're confused. They don't know what to do right now.
And we're going to see Zaire Harrell come onto the court and head into the bench. Oh, we have not seen Sinai, a lot of Sinai as of lately.
Have not, no.
You think you might be saving her, which is interesting, but.
Very great clutch player. So,
ooh, turnover by Kansas City, and it's going to go the way of the Bison. Shots up. Hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Kansas City. Great play there by Stafford to save it. Going to give it to Harrell.
Yeah, North Dakota State really struggling right now.
Gives it to Stafford. Stafford with the three. Hits the rim, no good. And now the Bison have the ball. Heading down the court quickly. That's Evans. Evans looking to go inside. Loses control. Turnover. And Kansas City has it. Mensah looking to go inside. Lays it up. Good. Great play there by Mensah.
Coach Collins is not happy on that bench.
And Graham has it for the Bison. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Graham. Sends it right back outside. Shots up. No good. Hits the rim again. And foul called.
On Mensah.
On Mensah.
North Dakota State is struggling, Cristian. 7 for 22 from the field right now. But you also have to look at it. Shooting 32% from the field, only down by 8. You know, that's you have to be happy about that. If you want to be happy about something, you got to be happy about that.
0% from 3, so that's interesting to see as the Bison are going to take it out here. Sends it right back inside, shots up, no good. Rebound by Kansas City. Well, they're going to say it's out of bounds and going to go way of KC.
Yeah, North Dakota State is just not having their day today.
And we're going to see Rachel Novak come onto the court. Ellie Evans is going to go back to the bench. And they're going to, Micaiah Mullins telling Z to be the 4, Zaire Harrell. You know what that means, Z?
I know I do know what that means, actually.
Power forward, right?
Power forward. Big Anthony Davis, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Stafford has the ball for Kansas City. Gets a screen from Ugas. Stafford looking to go inside, shoots. It's good.
Great shot by Elise Stafford.
The Roos are up by 10 with 6:40 left in the second quarter. The Bison have the ball. That's number 13, Novak. Novak sitting outside to Graham. Graham looking to go inside. Puts it up. Good, and 1.
That was great penetration by Graham there. She was able to split that zone in half and execute it. It was a great finish through contact. And
Tamia Ugas gets called on the foul. And shooting at the line for the and 1 is Abby Graham.
Still haven't seen Sinai here in this second quarter. Haven't seen her since the first 3 minutes of the first quarter.
Which kind of feels smart now, especially with this lead, but we'll
Absolutely.
We'll see what happens here. Mensah has the ball for Kansas City. Looking to get something going here to extend this lead. Gets a screen from Ugas. Mensah looking to go inside. Puts it up. Is not fouled.
Great defense down there by Banky. She's so good at keeping her hands up and not.
Blocked by Ugas. And now the Roos have the ball. Rebound by Harrell. Stafford has the ball for Kansas City. Sends it right back out to Harrell. And they're going to Coach Jackson Durrett telling to slow down.
Stafford might have got away with the travel right there. Coach Collins very verbal about it.
Some confusion here as Harrell sends it right back to Mensah. Mensah with the 3. Ho! Mensah. Big shot there.
Back up to 10.
And that's Schulte with the ball. Gives it to Banky. Banky. Get it to Novak. Novak looking. Gives it right back to Graham. Graham shoots. Hits the rim. Rebound Kansas City. Harrell has it. Going down the court. Pushing it inside. And 1! Oh, wait. Looks like they're going to call a charge, maybe.
No, yeah, it was and one.
Oh, and 1. I saw Harrell in shock, and I thought they were going to call a charge.
I get it.
But Zaire Harrell pushes it inside and gets the and 1 opportunity. Zaire Harrell, I have a class with her, and she's an awesome kiddo. Shot's good.
Roos got a 13-point lead. Now, I don't think anybody expected this. I'll be honest, I didn't.
Nobody expected this, but there's still a lot of game left as the Bison have the ball. Loses control. Zaire Harrell almost had it, but back to the Bison.
Bison want to take advantage right here with the messed up defense. You know, great hustle, but when it doesn't pay off, you kind of get messed up on defense.
Graham gives it to Banky. Banky to Graham. Back again. Graham still has it. Looking, loses control of the ball. Kansas City might have it, but they don't. Sending it right inside to Banky. Banky looks to put it up. No good. And it's going to go back to Banky, and foul called. It's going to go the way of Kansas City.
Banky is struggling down there. 1 for 5, and they have all been open layups, all been great looks. I think you know, Kansas City's really pressuring her today. They're really getting all up in her grill, and I think they're playing great. This 2-3 zone has the Bison just puzzled right now.
The Roos up 33-20. 4:56 left in the second quarter. We will be right back after the break. We are back. Kansas City going to have possession of the ball. Martinez has it, gives it to Micaiah Mullins. Mullins looking, gives it right back out to Stafford. Stafford gives it right back out to Mullins. Mullins gives it to Mensah. Mensah looking to shake off her defender. Shoots. Good.
Hand down, man down. Can't leave the hand down with Mensah. Nice mid-range shot. Hand down, man down.
Schulte is going to take the ball out here for the Bison. Gives it right back out to Graham. Graham sending it inside to number 14, Taylor Brown. Taylor Brown puts it up. Good.
That was a nice shot. She wasn't even looking at the basket.
Mensah has the ball for Kansas City now. After that layup from Grace Graham. Mensah looking to go inside. Puts it up. No good.
The Bison have been very good at stopping those penetration, penetration layups. You know, they're staying solid, keeping the hands up, not taking the bait. I think they're doing great in that regard. It's really just a perimeter defense. Can't stop Elise and Mensah.
Grace Graham puts it up, fouled. And we're seeing Mensah talking to the refs, and like, give me that foul, please.
Yeah, I know.
I get it, but
I get it too. I want the foul. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, we all want the foul, right?
No, I mean, I would want the foul if I was the player. I would
if you're the fair, okay.
Yeah,
fair.
I mean,
I thought you meant as a fan we would want the foul.
No, I'm impartial.
And
I'm impartial.
You're that impartial?
Yeah. I'm a journalist.
Journalist, all right.
You know.
All right. I mean, yes.
I don't want to take sides. I think these are both great teams.
Fair. As both shots are Graham are good. Yeah. Yeah. You better say that. Mensah has the ball for Kansas City. Looking to give it right to Tamia. UGass has it.
One thing about Kansas City, they've been doing a great job today of moving the ball.
Shots up. Good. Elise Stafford with a mid-range jumper.
Elise is getting hot early.
And now the Bison have the ball. That's Taylor Brown. Or no. Oh, charge called. Doesn't even called on Schulte, actually.
The Bison have no answers. They don't know what to do right now.
And now the Bison are in danger of letting the Roos enter the bonus, as we're going to see number 11, Heaven Hamlin, come in for the Bison. And coming to the bench is Schulte. The Roos have the ball. Mensah gives it to UGass. UGass sends it right back out to Stafford. Stafford looking, trying to get a screen, does. Gives it right back out to Mullins. Mullins looking, gives it to Mensah. Mensah has it. Looking to shake off her defender. Sends it right back out to Harrell. Harrell, 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Gives it to Mensah. Mensah shoots. Hits the rim, no good.
That's the Bison defense that you've been expecting all game. That's what they need to do every play.
Hamlings has the ball for the Bison. Throws it right inside, wide open, gives it, shoots. Good.
Okay, now you gotta start adjusting if you're Kansas City. Bison are trying to get hot, and it's prevailing right now. You've got to slow down a little bit, take your time. Don't run a 7-second offense. Take time off that clock and make sure you go into this half with a double-digit lead.
Mensah has the ball for the Roos, who gives it to Mullins. Mullins gives it to Stafford. Stafford gets a screen, looking, trying to get some space, shoots. Hits the rim, no good. Gonna go the way of the Bison.
A little bit of a heat check by Elise, but you know, it was a good shot.
Hamling's looking to go inside for the Bison, puts it up, hits the rim, no good. Tamia Ugas with the rebound.
Hamling is a great finisher, so you don't normally see her miss layups with that kind of space, but you know, Bison, they're struggling. They in the paint, they've been having a hard time all game, regardless of if it's open or not.
Looks like the Roos are confused as Mensah gives the ball to Stafford. Stafford to Mensah. Mensah to Micaiah Mullins. Micaiah Mullins to Harrell. Harrell looking. Gives it inside to Stafford. 3 seconds left. Shots up, good.
Elise took that extra step, but they did a great job of finding her with that mismatch on Hamling. You know, Hamling's the smaller defender. Elise, she's great in the post. That's what you want to do.
But an extra step leads to a turnover for Kansas City. And now the Bison have the ball, and it's Hamling taking it down. Hamling trying to facilitate this offense. Hamling gives it right back out to Graham. Graham looking to send it right back outside. Gives it to Hamling once again. Hamling gets a screen from Banky. Hamling shoots. No good. Foul called on Kansas City again.
I think that was a good foul call. You know, Kansas City swiped down when she shot the ball, and most of the time they're going to call it regardless of if there was contact or not, I'll be honest.
It's going to be called on Zaire Harrell. It's interesting, Z. We have not seen Sinai on the court
since 7 minutes in the first quarter.
And she ain't injured.
She's not injured. I really think they're trying to conserve her energy for the second half. But at the same time, you have to wonder, is it really worth it, you know?
As a first shot's no good. But you would have to think, especially with a player of her caliber, I mean, you got to think it's worth it at some point. I mean, you have a comfortable lead entering 1 minute left. As second shot's good.
I'm saying I don't know if it's worth it to have Mensah and Elise play this full first half. You know, I think it's great to have them play a majority of the minutes, but I think they need rest in the first half just as much as the second.
Mensah gets a screen from, try to get a screen from Ugas, now gets it. Mensah looking to shake off a defender, shoots. Good.
Yeah, that's good defense by the Bisons, but Mensah's a great offensive player.
Hamling has the ball for North Dakota State. Looking, trying to go around her defender, gives it to Graham. Graham gets a screen from number 33, Holmbrandt, and now they're just sending it back inside to Taylor Brown. Taylor Brown to Graham. Graham looking, sends it right back outside to Brown. Brown sends it right back out to Hemmings. Hemmings, no good. Rebound by number 33, good.
Great box out there by number 33, Hildebrandt. I mean, you know, Heaven can knock that shot down. She's missed a few here early on, but she can knock that down, and they did a great job of opening up that 2-3 zone that Kansas City has run all game.
1 second separates the shot clock from the game clock. The Roos have possession. They're calling a play here to get some points. Mensah has the ball for the Roos. Looking to get something here. Puts it up, and it's good. With 3 seconds left, the Bison are going to get something here as Hemlings tried to put it up and could not get it in. The Roos winning 41-29. Z.
Yeah.
What do you got to say?
I mean, Kansas City's defense right now, that 2-3 zone really is working. Like, they really are prevailing. I mean, it's been impeccable. And North Dakota State really, they've been trying to break it. You know, they have Banky up there at their free throw line. They moved to Kofo up there. But, I mean, they haven't been moving the ball like they need to if they want to break this zone. They found the open man a couple times, but they just can't convert. That's something you're seeing. Emily Banky can't convert in the paint. They can't convert on the three-point line. Going 0 for 6 into the halftime, 0 threes. I wonder if that'll change. Like I said yesterday, this is a game of runs, a series of runs. So, you know, Kansas City, they did a great job in the first half, shooting 53% to North Dakota's 33%. I want to see that continue, but you have to keep in the back of your mind, is fatigue going to play a factor? Elise and Mensah, they both played 20 of those 20 minutes, and then Mullins 20 minutes too. So you have to wonder, is that going to get to them?
So, with that being said, we're going to check out the leading scorer, sponsored by the Better Cheddar, the Midwest destination for cheese and specialty food since 1983. They're going to have a class here soon, so for those who are over 21, we'll be having a class in March. It'll be right near my birthday. It's going to be an Irish whiskey night. Those who are over 21. Kansas City, Manna Mensa, 16 points. But let's give an honorable mention to Elise Stafford with 11 points, 4 of 9 field goal for Stafford, 2 of 2 in the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Meanwhile, for the Bison, North Dakota State, it's still Akofo Yomane. The Bison are really showcasing their depth on the bench, as they have multiple players that have more than 4 points. Graham has 5 points here. Brown has 4. Hamling has 3. And Benke has 4. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half, a.k.a. the third and fourth quarter. Well, we will leave you guys here momentarily, and we appreciate you guys listening in the first and second quarter. We'll be right back. Go get something to drink. Go have some fun. Enjoy your day, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, you're right. It's good to sing that song. We're back. Hope you guys used the restroom, took out your pets, did all you needed to do because we're about to enter the third quarter. The Roos up 41-29 against the North Dakota State Bison. Thank you for tuning in once again. Again, I'm Cristian Martinez, just so you guys don't forget. And this is E. Barnes. He's my color commentary guy, my brother from another mother, essentially. So
yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
So we're here for a second half that and here we go. This is what I expected. Sanai St. Andre on the court now officially.
Yeah, I'm looking to see her. She's probably going to play a majority of this half, Cristian. That's what you'd expect.
Yeah, that's what you'd expect too. Give me a second. I'm going to take off my headset, y'all.
Okay, sounds good.
I did not mean to ruin your guys' earbuds, whatever. I just had to move my headset because it was tangled up with Mr. Barnes.
I'm sorry. That was my bad. I'll tangle it up.
It is not your fault. Do not apologize. Anywho, the Bison will have the ball to start the third quarter.
Look for the Bison to come out, hit the ground running.
And it's underway as the Bison looking. That's Banky sending it right outside, giving it to Hamling. Hamling to Brown.
Yeah, UMKC still in that 2-3 or 2-3.
Brown sending it right outside, looking to go inside, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Banky. Banky puts it up. Fouled.
Yeah, Banky, while she has been struggling there in the paint, with her finishing ability, she's a great rebounder still. She still has the height. She still impacts the game in other ways, and I think that's a great trait to have. She's not letting the missed layups get to her head. She's not hesitant. She's not stagnant. She's still playing her heart out there.
Banky's first shot. Whoa.
Yeah, it was not great. It wasn't an air ball, but
it wasn't an air ball. That's that Minnesota kicker type energy.
I think
right there.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. As the second shot is good.
That one was.
She gets redemption from it.
Yeah. That commentator curse.
Commentator curse. It's Sanai St. Andre seeing the court after not even seeing it at all.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. So we're gonna see what she can do. St. Andre gives it to Ugas. Ugas puts it up. Good.
Yeah, you can't leave Tamia open with that shot. She's still a good shooter. She can knock it down. Very sneaky with her shot.
Hamling has the ball for the Bison. Hamling giving it right outside to Evans. Evans looking, gets a screen from Banky. Evans shoots. Hits the rim, no good.
Bison running a questionable offense. Screen and roll action in a 2-3 is not the best approach.
The Roos have the ball, and that's Mensah. Looking. Trying to get a screen here from Ugas, but looking to get some distance. Mensah looking to go inside. Loses control of the ball. It's going to go the way of the Bison now. That's Hamling getting that steal.
Yeah, Bison look like they're running sort of a trap on Mensah over there on that wing, which I think is a smart move. She's getting hot, so.
Schulte gives it a pass to Evans. Evans three, good.
First three of the game for the Bison. I know that felt good for him. I know that's just a rush of adrenaline right there.
Sanai St. Andre going to take it down as they're trying to get something going. They're going to give it right to Mensah. Yep, they're leaving the inside wide open. They're just trying to kind of stuff the mid-range area. Tamia has it, gives it to Mensah. Mensah looking. Mensah getting some space, gives it to Stafford. Stafford sent it to Ugas. Shot's good, last second.
That was good defense right there. That was great defense, but that shot clock cheese is a real thing. At least found Tamia on that opposite block. It was a great look.
Tip pass. Still going to go to the Bison. Hamlin has it. Hamlin sending inside to Brown. Brown looking to push inside. Puts it up. Blocked by Tamia.
Bison are still really struggling. Just forcing all these unnecessary shots. They're not good looks at this point. I mean, it's just they're trying to force something to get going. You have to let it come naturally.
Stafford has the ball for Kansas City. Gets a screen from Ugas. Stafford, Sanai going inside actually. Shot's good. My apologies. Sanai St. Andre gets the screen and goes inside and puts up the layup, I should say. And now the Bison looking, trying to get something going here. As Hamling has it, Hamling looking, shakes over the defender, puts it up, lays it up, no good. Rebound Kansas City. That's Micaiah Mullins.
I mean, they're not getting anything, Cristian.
Nothing at all as St. Andre has the ball now for Kansas City. the Bison are just unable to get anything going. It's going to be interesting to see what happens from here. St. Andre going to take her time. They're going to slow down. St. Andre shaking off her defender, gets a screen, going inside once again, lays it up again. Good.
Sinai coming in, immediately impacting the game with those 4 quick points.
And a timeout going to be called by the Bison as this game is heading to that moment, 49-33.
It's a 16-point game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to – we still got a lot of
time
basketball
left.
to play, though. A lot of basketball to play.
A lot of time left, but the Roos 49-33, 6:31 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back after the short break.
Keys Productions.
We have returned as the Bison are going to take the ball out here after a timeout. Hamling has the ball for the Bison. Gets it right out, going inside to Kofo. Kofo looking to push it inside. No good. Rebound by the Bison, though. Bison have a second opportunity. Puts it up, no good once again. Foul called on Kansas City.
That was a late call right there.
Do you think it's
I think it was a very late call, yeah. The shot, she had already gotten the rebound, so I mean, you can't argue with the ref.
And now shooting for two is Ellie Evans.
Yeah, Bison's still really struggling. I mean, on the inside, even Akofo missing a great look. Got to me at a bite on the pump fake, but still couldn't convert.
First shot's good for Evans. Keep going.
And then, Elle Evans and Heaven Hamling, they've both been struggling. Evans 2 for 9, Hamling 1 for 7. 4 turnovers between the two. It's not, they aren't playing to what we know them to play to.
And now it looks like the Bison are going to trap here. They're playing stiff defense here, Z.
They are running a great defense right now, great formation. It's just about execution.
Sinai St. Andre has the ball for Kansas City.
Looks like they're in a 3-2 zone.
Shots up. Ho, ho, ho! Mana Mensa, corner 3. What a great play by Sinai to get that pass out to Mensa, and a great shot there by the Canadian. As the shot's up from Evans, good.
Evans, she's trying to bring him back in. She's the only one with 3-pointers, has a couple of them.
Evans trying to bring this game back in as the Roos will have the ball. Gonna give it to Mensa, back to St. Andre.
Yeah, Kansas City running this 3-2 right now. It'll be interesting. They're bringing Tamia and McKay.
Another 3, no good. Rebound by the Bison. And now the Bison are gonna try to respond here quickly as Schulte puts it up, no good. Rebound by St. Andre for Kansas City. And now the Roos are going to look to put it in. Good. Layup by Sinai St. Andre, good.
Back up to 16.
Back to 16. We're going to see what the Bison are going to do here as Hamling has the ball. Looking, shoots. No good.
Don't
Wow.
don't want Hamlin to get going.
Yeah,
Her and Evans are both trying to get going right now, and it's working. The lead's down to 13 now.
St. Andre has the ball for Kansas City. Gives it to Ugas. Ugas gives it right back to St. Andre. St. Andre are slowing it down.
The Roos look gassed, Cristian.
They are
look
gassed.
out of breath. This 3-2 might be getting to them. They're bringing Tamia and Mullins up to the free throw line. You know, trying to collapse a little bit, running inside out. It's great.
Mensah shoots. Oh, rebound, no good. And the three was no good there from Mensah. Now the Bison are going to respond here quickly. Schulte looking, sent it inside to Akofo. And they're going to say it's the way of the Bison, I believe.
Roos are running a great offense right now. You know, they're running a great offensive rotation. They're doing exactly what they need to do.
And we're going to see some substitutions here from Kansas City. Oh, it's going to say way of Kansas City ball, I believe.
Yeah.
And we're going to see someone take a rest here. Who knows who it's going to be at this point, but Kansas City up 54-41, 4:13 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back after the break. And we are back. As I'm going to update the score for you guys. Z, I'm going to let you take this one over real quick.
Yeah, it looks like they've looks like Coach Jackson Durrett puts Sinai back on the bench. You know, get her a little breather. It's looking like as the Bison are really running this press, and it's working.
Zaire, yeah, keep going.
They have the Roos kind of confused right now, and the Roos look gassed.
Mensah shoots a three.
That was a forced shot.
No good. And now it's going to go the way of the Bison.
That was an unnecessary forced shot.
Layup good from Evans.
Like I said, the Roos, they look gassed, Cristian. They look very tired right now.
Ooh, and this trap is working as Mensah almost loses control of the ball, but they're going to give it to Mullins.
This is what we were concerned about. The Roos, Mensah trying to slow it down, bringing Tamia and Mullins up to the free throw line like you're supposed to with the 3-2. They're running great formation. They just have to convert.
And a layup there. Good.
Mensah, great finishing ability. Doesn't matter if she's fatigued in the lay-in.
And now Hamling has the ball for the Bison. Looking to go inside. Does. Puts it up. Good.
Yeah, Heaven, she's a great player. She's great, you know, getting to the rim and attacking. Her penetration is fantastic.
Mensah going to slow it down here as we're going to see Sinai come back onto the court. Wonder if you're going to see Mensah sit here for a minute. As we're going to get the screen from Tamia. Ball loose, but back to Kansas City. Giving it to Stafford. Stafford looking.
Bison hounding Mensah right now. Hounding her.
Mensah looking, gives the right side to Stafford. Stafford, 3 seconds left, shoots. Oh, no good. Rebound by the Roos, though. And they're going to give it right back out, and they're going to slow down. That's Mensah.
Yeah, the Roos missed their last couple three-pointers. Like I said, they look tired. They got to get to the rim right now.
Mensah loses control, and it's Hemmings. They're going to give it to Evans. Evans puts it up. Good.
That defense, it's looking pretty good right now. The Bison have cut it to single digits, only down by 9 points.
And Kansas City Roos are just gassed right now.
I mean, Cristian, they're barely making it over to that bench. Walking, they just look tired. This is what we were all afraid of. I think they need to get into the paint. I think this 3-2 is I think they're too tired to figure out how to break it. I don't think they have the energy. I think it's just getting into their heads. They got to slow down. They got to stay composed. They're doing a great job of taking their time and being patient, but they're just sitting at the top of the key to be patient. They need to be patient productively. Productive patience is how you're going to get back that lead.
Yeah, in Kansas City, this is when those players that are out, that's when it affects them mostly. So it's going to be interesting to see how Kansas City will respond as they still have a 9-point lead heading with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. If you're the Roos, you at least want to have some kind of lead heading into the fourth. As we see St. Andre.
Oh, yeah. Looks like the Bison have made 4 of their last 4 shots.
Yep, 4 out of 4. And we're going to see Kansas City take it out. And looks like Zayin Harrell's is going to sit right back on the bench. I'm surprised they're not going to sit out at least Stafford or Mensa here in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think you can afford it. I really don't.
Mensa has the ball for Kansas City. Mensa looking. Mensa, they're pressing her hard. They're basically double teaming her at this point.
Yeah, that trap, they're playing great defense on her right now. She not giving her a chance to get a look.
Mensa shoots. No good air ball.
Trying to force up shots. She needs to move the ball a little bit. She is that person. She is that star. She is that player, but she needs to be calm and collected.
Hamling has the ball for the Bison, sends it right back outside of the Graham. Graham shoots. It's good. The Roos now up by 6. This deficit's getting close. It's getting closer and closer to a tie.
Yeah, there's Sanai bringing the ball up. You know, she's got the energy. She's got the energy to get the Roos that lead back.
Give some life to this team. Sanai looking to go inside. Loses control of the ball, and the Bison an opportunity to respond. Layup good.
Roos only up by 4 now.
Deficit cut to 4 now for the Bison.
Yeah, Cristian, they Roos are tired and they don't know what to do. They need to keep their composure. They can't let this get to them.
And we mentioned this in all 2 games. The Roos have been down and have been up, and then they just lose composure. So it's going to be interesting to see as Sanai looking, sent it inside and out of bounds. Going to go the way of Kansas City.
Yeah, the Roos, they're moving the ball very.
Oh, it's a foul called.
Moving the balls very hesitantly. You know, they're too conservative right now. I think they need to be more aggressive, get to the paint more. You know, they're trying to settle for these shots. That's gone 2.5 minutes without a bucket now. So you got to get something
gives
going.
It to Ugas, who gives it to Mensa. Mensa looking. Mensa gets it right outside to St. Andre. St. Andre steal by the Bison. And now Hamling looking to go down the court quickly and loses control, but shots good still. Now the Bison have officially come back as the Roos are up by 2, entering the third, heading into the late third.
This is the fear, Cristian. This was the fear.
The exact fear.
This right here. This fatigue that the Roos are. It's visible. It's visual fear. I mean visual fatigue.
And Stafford's shot hits the rim, no good. And now the Bison with the opportunity to either take the lead or tie it with 7 seconds left. Evan shoots, hits the rim, no good. 2 seconds left. And the Roos will enter the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead. This game just got interesting, folks. The Roos are up at 16 at one point, entering the third quarter, and now the Bison have been able to go on a solid run to keep this game close. Now, if you're Kansas City, how do you kind of combat this fatigue?
You slow down and you take time off the clock. I mean, their only problem right now is their energy level. They have none. You know, Elise, she's trying to force up shots. That's what you do when you're tired. You know, you don't have enough stamina. It takes a lot of stamina to dribble. Kyrie, his stamina is insane. It takes too much stamina to do all those dribble moves. You got to do one move and go. But they're settling for shots right now. Mensa taking that mid-range and double coverage fadeaway. She can make it occasionally, but I mean, that's not the shot you want to take. This 3-2 zone, I think, is getting to them. I think they're running the right formation, but they just don't have enough energy to execute it, Cristian.
Yeah, Denver going on a 10-plus point run. So it's going to be interesting. what we expect here in the fourth quarter as the Roos are up by 2. And if you're the Bison, Z, how do you capitalize on this?
I mean, you just stay aggressive. You have the energy. You have the depth. But I think one thing, though, they can't take these heat checks. They can't let it get to their head. And I think Hemling and Evans, they need to slow it down. They need to show that we are this team. You know, we are the leaders. We're going to get to this next round. I think they need to stay aggressive, keep up with this press, because the Roos just they can't do anything about it. They don't have any energy. They don't have the energy. So I mean, it's really all about fatigue right now, Cristian.
And yeah, we're gonna be right back real quick. We'll return after the brief break. And we are back as the Roos will have possession of the ball to start the fourth quarter. The Roos really need a run here, Z.
I told you it's a series of runs. You know, North Dakota State, they got theirs. They had their run, but now is, you know, I don't know whose turn it is, but Roos again, that energy level.
And Harrell gets the ball. Looked like there was going to be a steal, but Kansas City wrangles it.
North Dakota State's doing a great job of reading the passing lanes.
Screen for Mensah. Mensah looking. Mensah gets a screen still. Mensah gives it right back outside to Harrell. Harrell to Ugas. Ugas looking. Puts it up. No good. Hits the rim, but oh my goodness, a lot's going on. But looks like Micaiah has the rebound. Oh, and gets fouled inside. A lot was going on there, Z.
It was a lot. You know, Emily, Banky, like we said, she's a great rebounder, great player. But, I mean, Tamia is also a great rebounder and a great player. She did a great job of getting that position. She has the strength. She has the capability. She showed that right there.
And now Micaiah Mullins with 2 big free throws here, as the first one is good.
That's how you get it started. You know, you got to slow that run down. You got to try and get the Bison calmed down and cooled.
Second shot. No good.
In and out.
In and out, as the Bison will take the ball out here. Hamling has it for the Bison. North Dakota State trying to get something going. Hamling gives it right back outside Lutke, and then the shot's up. No good. Rebound by Kansas City. That was number 21, Evans, trying to shoot that ball.
Trying to tie that game up.
And Mensah has it. Mensah looking. Mensah gives it to Stafford. Stafford, well defended, looking to go inside. And gets it inside Ugas and foul.
It's a blocking foul.
Blocking foul called on the Bison.
Yeah, and Cristian, I mean,
Benke will come back right to the bench.
The Bison are swarming Mensah and Stafford. They're not letting them get any type of look. They're forcing them into the pass, but they're also reading the passing lanes fantastically. You know, they're looking kind of indestructible right now.
Harrell going to take the ball out here for Kansas City. Looking, gives it right back out to Ugas. Ugas has the ball, gets it to Mensah, and a travel called on Kansas City.
Yeah, to me, she took a couple steps before she passed the ball.
And now the Bison will have an opportunity to capitalize here on the travel. Hamling has the ball for North Dakota State. Gets a screen from Ekofo. Ekofo gives it to Schulte. Schulte looking. Schulte gets a screen, loses control of the ball, gives it back to Hamling. Hamling looking. Hamling calling for a screen. Gets it from Ekofo. Hamling shoots. No good, hits the rim. Gonna go way of Kansas City, I think, but no. It's gonna go right to the Bison. Schulte has it. Gives it right back outside to Hamling. Hamling with the 3. Hits the rim, no good. Rebound, Kansas City. That's Stafford.
Hamling not converting. I mean, the Bison not converting right now. That's an open shot for Hamling. She's got to take it, and she can make it. Just didn't fall that time, and, you know, they're trying to tie this game up. Only down by 3 at this point, so.
Mensah has the ball for Kansas City. Mensah looking, trying to get something. Gives it right out to Stafford. Stafford shoots. It's good. Great shot there by Elise Stafford.
That feels good for the Roos. That feels good.
Hamling has the ball for the Bison. Hamling looking, gets a screen from Ekofo, gives it to Schulte. Schulte trying to set it inside to Brown. Brown gives it right back out. And a foul called on Kansas City. It's going to be on Manamensa.
Yeah.
It's going to be a second foul here in this afternoon.
Bison are doing a really good job right now of running that motion and moving the ball. You know, they're not forcing any shots on the pick and roll. That's something that Kansas City has been trying to do all game.
Schulte's going to take the ball out here for the Bison. Schulte throws it right outside to Evans. Evans looking, gives it right to Schulte. Schulte right back out to Brown. Brown looking. Brown loses control. Gets it right back to the Bison. Bison go to Schulte to Evans. Evans looking to go inside. Losing control, gets it to Okofo. Good. Great pass there by Evans to give it to Okofo. Umane.
That was a great driving kick right there, Cristian. Evans, she has the facilitating ability. It's sneaky.
Stafford has the ball for Kansas City. Stafford looking, and they're going to call this on Kansas City once again.
Hamlin sold that one. At least she extended her arm a little bit, but Hamlin sold it, though.
And now the Bison will have it down by 4. 60-56, Kansas City leading. Schulte has the ball forward for the Bison. Gives it to Evans, who gives it to Hamling. Hamling right back to Schulte. Schulte looking, gets a screen from Brown, sending it inside, and errant pass. Gonna go the way of the Roos.
That's a good pass, just couldn't get to it.
He was trying to go to Okofo, but could not execute that pass. Roos up 60-56, 6:52 left in the fourth quarter.
This trap is where they're gonna win the game, Cristian. It's where they're gonna take that lead. You haven't had the lead once, but that's how you're gonna get it, running that trap.
Mensa gonna slow it down here.
Again,
trying to milk this clock.
Patience, you need to have productive patience. Coach Jackson Durrett, very verbal right now, telling her to move the ball, you know, facilitate something.
Harrell to Stafford. Stafford shoots. Oh, it's good. Another big three by Elise Stafford. And now Hamling has the ball for the Bison, looking, gives it right back out to Schulte. Schulte sending it inside to Brown. Brown puts it up, fouled.
Bison are getting those calls down there. But Elise on the other end, that last play, she's a great shooter. That was a fantastic contest by Evans, but you know, Elise, she's very skilled, very talented.
Schulte is gonna go right to the bench as we're gonna see Abby Graham, as the first shot is good from number 14, that's Taylor Brown, graduate forward from Lakeville, Minnesota. Grant, second shot for Brown, good.
5-point lead now for the Roos.
Mensa has the ball for Kansas City. Is looking, gets trapped easily, and
Coach Jackson Durrett forced to call one of her timeouts. That's exactly how you run the trap, Cristian.
Yep.
They're swarming her right there. You know, right there, right when she crosses half court, that's exactly what you want to do. You know, they came up very precisely, had the footwork. That's fantastic.
And the Roos will take a timeout, and we'll be right back. 6:04 left in the fourth quarter. Roos up 63-58.
Keys Production.
Come here, I want to show you something. When you were playing that record, what were you thinking?
Guns and money.
You're dealing with the largest pool of illegal money in the world.
I I hire them to do the sort of work we
And we're going to see the Roos break out here as we come back from the timeout. Kansas City will have possession. Mullins will take it out here for the Roos. There's a right to Mensah.
Bison still in this 3-2 zone.
And it's working too, as Mensah gives it right back out to Harrell. Harrell gets it to Mensah. Mensah looking. Gives it to Stafford. Stafford, well defended there.
They're not letting her
Stafford
shoot the ball
looking.
now.
Stafford looking. Gives it right back out to Mensah. Mensah looking. 2 seconds left. Got to put it up. Ho, good. And they're gonna.
Looks like they're gonna review it.
It's gonna be reviewed. It went in, but they're gonna check and see if it
She got it off in time.
Yeah. We'll have to look and see.
It was close.
It was very, very close. And to the human eye, I'm not sure, but
I'm not sure either. You know, we don't have that. We don't have that replay. We don't get to see that.
that's true. That's
Here
true. We're not
courtside,
that advanced yet, y'all.
No, yeah.
But Z, I want to ask you. So they're playing 3-2 zone. How do you counter a 3-2 zone?
Well, I think they're doing it right now. You know, you want to try and run along the baseline as Elise has been doing. As I think it's Mullins is in. I think as she's been doing. But you also want to bring Tamia and whoever that 4 is up to the free throw line. You know, try and set those screens on that trap. I think it's really also ball movement along the perimeter, trying to find them all along the baseline as they run it. Then you want to try and, with Tamia and Mullins on that free throw line, you want to give it to Elise, let her run along the baseline, and then collapse, dish it off for that easy layup.
Hamling has the ball for the Bison. Hamling gets a screen from Akofo Yomane. And they're going to give it to Brown. Brown to Evans. Evans back to Akofo Yomane. Yomane puts it up. No good. Rebound by the Roos. That's Stafford. We're heading to the 5-minute mark now in the fourth quarter. The Roos still up by 7. They're going to slow it down and just milk this clock down to the best of their ability, hopefully. Mensah gives it to Harrell. Harrell to Mensah. Back to Harrell. And a travel call.
Took an extra step.
And it looks like we're going to see St. Andre back on the court. We're going to see Harrell come out real quick.
I expect to see Sanaya in for the rest of the game, all 5 minutes.
You got to play her for the rest of these 5 minutes, see. We're going to see Taylor Brown take out the ball here for the Bison. Gives it right out to Hamling.
7-point lead for the Bison right now.
For the Roos, what are you talking about?
Roos, I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness. Hamling looking, shoots, fouled.
Yeah, got her on the arm. Just petty fouls.
And that's a foul's going to be called on Sinai St. Andre. Mana Mensah, 23 points tonight.
23 points, yeah, and pretty efficiently, too. Not from the three-point line as much, but very efficient. But I think she just had to force the last few shots she's taken. It's just...
First shot good from Hamling.
It's just, you know, tired. She's trying to force up shots with the fatigue. But I think she's been doing a great last couple of possessions, I think she's been doing a great job at it.
And that's why having a player like St. Andre, the shot's no good. Second one no good for the Bison. And having a player like St. Andre who's ready.
Nice spark plug, yes. I think she's going to be a very big factor in this game.
Mensah has the ball for the Roos. Mensah looking, gets a screen, sending it inside to Stafford. Stafford sending it right back out to St. Andre. St. Andre shoots.
Oh,
hits the
top of the backboard.
Hits the board. No good. But it's going to go the way of the Bison no matter what.
And Sinai with one of those heat of the moment fouls after you miss a shot. Oh, and the Roos are in the bonus. I mean, the Bison are in the bonus
now. There's five fouls.
Putting Emily Banky on the line, though. I mean, if you're the Roos, that's who you want on the line.
And Sinai will come out right back to the bench. And they're going to put Harrell in once again.
Yeah, Banky only 53% from this free throw line here on the season.
Banky's first shot, good.
Oh, okay. Look, commentator curse. Let me shut up. I'm sorry.
Banky, junior forward from Wisconsin. The second shot's no good. Rebound by Kansas City. Stafford gives it to Mensah. And now the Roos have possession with almost 4 minutes left. Up by 5. a close game here in Sioux Falls at Denny Sanford Premier Center. Mensah gives it right back to Harrell. Harrell trying to get something going. She's just trying to get something.
Trying to direct
to the
traffic,
Mensah.
yeah.
Mensah steps back, gets a screen, looking to go inside, sends it out to Harrell. Harrell shoots. Oh, good! They're gonna review it. Looks like, is it time, or they're trying to see if it's a 2 or a 3?
I'm not sure. I think they have to review it, though. I think with this close game, you know.
Let's see if this shot counts. We'll stay here while we check to see. It looks like, is it possible?
I think she got it off on time.
Yeah, they counted it as a 2.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're looking at, see if it was a 2 or a 3.
That was a great play by Harrell to get that shot off.
Slowing the game down with these.
Less than 4 minutes left. The Roos are up by 7 now, and the Bison will have possession of the ball. It's going to be Taylor Brown sending it out. Brown gives it to Hemmings. Oh, it's smart play by the Roos to get them to get the ball out quickly. As Hamling shoots, good.
Oh my goodness, that was a great shot. Hamling, that was NBA range. She can make that.
And now Mensah has the ball for the Roos. How are they going to respond?
Got to get something going.
Gives it to Mullins. Mullins back to Mensah. Mensah wants to give it to Stafford. She does. Stafford looking.
Got to get closer up on Elise if you don't want her to shoot it. You know, she can make those contested.
Mensah has it still. Mensah looking, trying to get something. Shoots. Hits the rim, no good.
Yeah,
rebound by Evans.
That was just a forced shot, just unnecessary. I think she could have moved it a little bit.
Evans gives it to Hemling. Hemling gets a screen, looking to go inside. Loses control of the ball.
Good timeout by Coach Collins for the Bison right there.
And timeout called by North Dakota State. We're about to hit the 3-minute mark.
Crunch time.
Crunch time indeed. And we will be right back after the break.
Keys Productions.
We are back. The quick 30-second timeout, and Hamling's going to take it out here for North Dakota State. Hamling gives it right outside to Schulte. Schulte inside to Brown. Brown looking, pushing it inside, puts it up, no good, but rebound by Brown, puts it up one more time, no good again. Kansas City gets that defensive rebound.
Yeah, that one looked like it was in.
Mensah gonna slow it down.
You got to make those easy layups right now, though, Cristian. They've been missing them all game. That's something you can't miss.
Yeah, and ball's gonna go to Harrell. Harrell inside to Ugas. Ugas to Mullins, tip pass, and it's intercepted.
This Bison defense has been torching Kansas City all half.
Hamling has the ball for the Bison. Hamling gives it right outside to Evans. Evans inside to Brown. Brown looking, gives it inside. Oh man, they're gonna say foul called on Kansas City.
It's like a blocking foul, yeah.
Yeah, blocking foul on number 11, Mekhi Mullins, as 2 shots are going to be here guaranteed for Banky.
Yeah.
The Roos up by 4.
I'm gonna wait till she shoots them to say anything.
Banky shots here are going to matter.
They are definitely going to matter, yes.
First shot, no good.
See, I told you I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not till they make them. Or not.
It's fine, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Banky gonna set up here. Second shot, good.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
We're okay. Don't apologize. We're doing our jobs, that's all.
Oh, it looks like the Bison are laying up off that press, that trap. That's kind of confusing a little bit, you know?
Mensah has the ball for Kansas City. We're about to enter the 2-minute mark, y'all. Roos up by 4, or by 3 now. Give it to Stafford. Stafford giving it to Mekhi Mullins. Mullins shoots, hits the rim, no good.
Strong rebound there.
Now the Bison have it, down by 3. They have an opportunity to tie this game. Schulte looking, trying to go inside. Spins, moves, hits the rim, no good. Rebound by the Bison. Hamling has it. Hamling gives it to Brown. Brown to Schulte. Schulte shoots.
No.
Hits the rim, no good. Roos get it.
These are shots that you have to make if you're the Bison.
Stafford has the ball for Kansas City. Gives it right to the other side of the court to Mensah. Mensah looking. It was a horizontal pass.
Yeah, Kansas City still looks tired. They've been fighting through it, and they've been doing a great job.
Up by 3, the Roos.
Got some fantastic players on this team.
Give it to Ugas. Ugas spins. Looking, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hits the rim. Oh, behind the back. Behind the back, called on the Bison.
Yeah, you got to box out. You have got to box out.
Taylor Brown going to be called on that foul. I'm surprised we have not seen Sinai again.
Kansas City did a fantastic job at boxing out, getting that offensive rebound.
Harrell going to give it out to Ugas. Ugas catches it, gives it right to Mensah. Mensah going to slow it down here with a minute. We have hit the minute mark. Mensah looking. This next shot's going to be important for the Roos. Looking, 7 seconds. Step back, shoots. No good. Bison going to have the ball. Hamling has it. Hamling giving it inside the Schulte. Schulte to Evans. Evans to Brown. Brown gives it right to Hamling. Hamling. Great defense played by the Roos. Hamling looking. Hamling steps back, shoots. Hits the rim, no good.
That's, Bison way. That's a very smart, very good IQ play by very good IQ play by Evans there.
26 seconds, 6 seconds separate the shot clock from the game clock. Game clock, Roos up by 3.
Is this where you bring Sinai back?
This is, like Lane is mentioning, it looks like we might get Sinai back in the game.
Intentionally foul. You can intentionally foul.
It's going to be interesting. Do you take a foul here if you're Kansas City?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
No. Why not, Z?
If you foul here, they still have 26 seconds. You foul here, they hit both of them. You foul, or they foul you. You still have those 2 shots. Or are they in the bonus?
Yeah, they're in the bonus.
Does Kansas City shoot 1 for 1, or do they got 2?
No. It's 2 guaranteed.
Yeah, still, it's going to be, if you foul here, they shoot those 2 shots, make both. On the other end, they don't get a choice. They have to foul Kansas City. Let's say you miss one, make the other one. Now it's only a 2-point game. Even best case scenario, it's still a 3-point game if she makes both down there, and then Bison still have another shot.
That is true.
Somebody's going to miss a free throw eventually.
The Bison are going to have the ball here. 2 timeouts for each team. And we have not seen Sinai on the court yet. They're talking real quick now.
All right, looks like the officials are looking at something.
They're checking something out. It could be a time thing, could be...
Just making sure it went off of a leash, maybe?
Yeah.
Yep, just trying to confirm that.
And the Bison will have the ball. Again, 6.5 seconds separate the shot clock from the game clock.
This is March Madness, Cristian.
This is March Madness. Let's see. This Roos season's on the line now. Evans going to take it out here for the Bison. Gives it to Hamling. Hamling looking. Hamling looking. Gets a screen. Giving it right out to Benke. Benke right outside. Out of bounds. Going to KC. Ho-ho. The Roos take advantage of that play, and they're going to call a timeout here.
No, they have to review it.
No, they're going to review it.
They have to review it. Yeah, just terrible play. Terrible play by the Bison. That was just not smart. Bad. It wasn't a bad pass. It was a great look, but it was a low pass, and then it did look like the Roos tipped it. I don't know if it hit that Bison player in the corner or not. It did look like the Roos tipped it though.
We'll see. Oh, and Sinai coming in. 18 seconds.
You know what's funny? There is South Dakota State Jackrabbits fans cheering for us because of this.
Apparently, Lane making another mention, the Jackrabbits are cheering on the Roos. So we appreciate all the Jackrabbits out there who are cheering on Kansas City as they look to eliminate the Bison from the Summit League tournament.
Would we play them next round?
We'll see. We'll talk more about that when we get there, Z. We'll talk more about that when we get there.
The winner of this game, who does the winner of this game play the next round?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. I think we.
Okay.
I think we play North Dakota.
Okay. I don't know what the bracket looks like, so.
I don't know. Me neither. I don't have the bracket in front of me right now. As you
Yeah,
can
it looks
tell.
like it's Kansas City's ball.
Kansas City will have possession. So Kansas City, 19.5 seconds though. Now, if you're the Bison, do you foul?
You have to.
Bison, yeah, you don't get a choice. They don't have a shot clock. I mean, you trap them down here on the opposite end of the floor. You try and force a 10-second violation or a turnover, but once they get across half court, you have to foul.
And another timeout called by Kansas City. And
they have one left.
They have one left. And the Roos are trying to do their best here with nothing, as they have they are not even in the bonus. They have 2 more fouls till they officially enter the bonus, and there's no way that the Roos will enter the bonus with 19.5 seconds, right, Z?
I don't know. You don't know? I'm just watching right now.
You're just watching?
I'm trying to take it all in. I'm trying to analyze.
Fair enough. You're not supposed to be biased. I'm going to be the one who's biased.
Okay.
I'm going to be the biased one.
Yeah, no, I don't know right now, Oh, it looks like it's going to be on. Yeah, they have the foul immediately. Can't let any time get taken off the clock.
Micaiah Mullins is going to take it out here. Micaiah Mullins is going to take it out for the Roos. They're trying to get it to someone. Gives to Mensa, fouled. There's like, cool your ice. Cool down, relax.
Cool your ice?
Yeah, like relax, man.
Okay.
Cool your jets, I should say. Yeah, one more foul to give if you're the Bison. The Bison could very well. They're going to have to foul at some point. Stafford looking, gives it right back outside to St. Andre. St. Andre to Mensa, and a foul. Going to be called. Yep. And the Roos have officially entered the bonus.
Sanai's a 72% shooter, so you imagine she makes at least one of these.
If you make one of these, I mean, this is the biggest moment for Sanai again. Again.
She can ice the game.
Sanai could ice the game here. Good. The Roos up by 4.
Still got a lot of time, Cristian.
Still got a lot of time, 17 seconds, but this shot's going to big shot here. Second shot's good.
You need those.
Roos up by 5 now.
Now the Bison, they need to hit a 3. They have to hit a 3. Well, they don't have to, but if they don't, it's going to be very costly. It's going to be very costly. You got 17 seconds. You still have a few plays to run.
And now the Bison down by 5. They're going to have possession of the ball. They called a timeout to get these things going, but Z, what are you doing if you're Kansas City? And what are you also doing if you're the Bison?
If I'm Kansas City, I'm fouling. This is where you foul. You don't give them the chance to get that open look. Even if it's a contested 3, you don't give them the chance to make it. Absolutely. You don't give them a chance to shoot it. Absolutely not. This is March Madness. We've seen crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. They hit a 3 right here. It's only a 2-point game.
That's right.
That means you'd have to hit both free throws on the other end if you're the Roos.
And the Roos have fouls to give because at least everyone on the court right now either has 3 or 2 fouls, so you are not in fear of losing anyone here at this point.
Yeah, I say you foul.
Sanai going right to the bench, something to notice. And she's going to sit down and take her time as Evans will take the ball out for the Bison. Trying to send it out to somebody. Gives it to Hamling. Hamling looking. Hamling trying to get a 3. Shoots. Loses possession. And the Roos will not have the ball. It's still the Bison. Shoots. No good. Roos have possession. Roos have possession of the ball, and a foul called on the Bison. With 2 seconds left, the Roos look like they're going to win this game.
I mean, they are. I think you got 2 seconds. It's 5 points.
And now Kansas City. Oh my goodness. With so many years of ups and downs, the Roos are going to move on. The Roos are going to move on as the first shot is good. This game is over. Oh my.
Roos with a huge upset.
the hugest upset of all time is I'm going to take videos
As
of
Mana
this.
Mensa gets those MVP chants.
And there we go. 2 seconds left. 1. This game is over. The Kansas City Roos are going to the semifinals. Oh my goodness. The Roos upset the number 2 seed, North Dakota State Bison. Oh my goodness. This is unreal. The Roos executed very well there in the end, and now Kansas City will move on.
We have an Airbnb to get.
We got to get a hotel or something, because oh my God.
That was a very fantastic game. I think the Bison, they did everything right in that second half. They brought themselves back into it. It was just a matter of execution. They couldn't hit shots.
All right, y'all. Well, we're going to go celebrate. We're going to let y'all go. We appreciate you guys listening. We'll see you guys next time as the Roos will move on in the Summit League tournament. Rule up, y'all. We'll see you on Monday.